guys, Kirky. I'm back on another video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. So, first off, Jade and Bianca Belair. That's gonna be my main thing. Like, I understand we was hyping up Liv Morgan for winning the Saudi belt for the women's. I understand that. And I'm glad they allowed her to have that moment, and the crowd loves her, which is pretty cool considering she's a heel and she's done heelish things. The way that they kind of like turned, instead of like cheering for her, is when she said something bad about Rhea. So it's like she had to remind them, I'm still a heel. I'm a heel. Come on. Give me a little bit of heat. But finally the revenge tour is over. So for all those people that really wanted that revenge tour to get a full stop, there it is. And I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? Now she can drop that belt. She had her moment. Now she can drop that belt. But our tag team champions was not feeling the disrespect that occurred before their Saudi match. So they decided to pull up and said what's good. But of course, Liv Morgan and Raquel ducked. It was hot. And my girl Bianca, the way she smacked fire out of Liv Morgan is insanity. Like, I need Bianca to pull out that heel move. I just need her to become a heel. Like, that's my agenda. That's one of my agendas, because she has it in her and she was a heel before. But imagine her being a heel, kind of like accomplished. It'd be crazy. But Liv Morgan said the two tag team champions are only together because of the belts. And honestly, I hate the fact that they want to put them against each other so bad and so early. Like, I think they should really wait and take their time when it comes to Jade and Bianca and them separating, but also them having their match against each other. Because if we rush that, then there's going to be so many eyes on Jade just waiting for her to make a mistake, or them just nitpicking everything she does. And I hate that for her, because she is still learning. She is still growing. You can see the changes in her moves and everything as she progresses. So I don't want them to do that. And I just want those two ladies to have their moment when it's time, and when both of them are able to get the most out of it, instead of, oh, the easy turns. I don't like that. And I'm still standing on the fact they need to break records as tag team champions. But due to the fact that Liv's been playing games, Adam Pearce decided to make a battle royale to decide the contender to the women's championship, and that match was a good match. I like the fact they was able to have all the women on display. And Maxine Dupree, although her character is like, I don't know how I feel about her yet, the growth is there and the crowd loves her. She was doing her thing in that ring, but you can still see that there was still some heat between Ivy and her, because Ivy is the one who eliminated her. Now, the winner of that match, the way that two of them, both Lyra and Io, were, I need a match between those two. I think we already had one. I want another one, just because there's some great chemistry between those two. And when it comes to Liv Morgan, those are just two women I kind of was rooting for. I don't think there was nobody in the ring else I wanted to have the opportunity to dethrone Liv but those two. And my girl Io decided to eliminate Lyra, which the way she eliminated her, it shows her skill, and I love it. But I hope that this is a clean match, but I'm not counting on it being a clean match at all. But the next match was between the War Raiders and New Day. Kofi could have got another dub. But Xavier, and being insecure, decided he wanted to end off the match and try to get off. Like, everything was moving so smoothly, but Xavier decides to tag out Kofi, and Kofi is confused, and that caused them to lose the match. I just think New Day needs therapy. The New Day needs therapy, and next week we're going to be celebrating their 10 years. I am actually scared. I hope maybe it's a return to Big E, just saying, as like, not coming back, I don't know, because I don't think he's cleared, but not coming back, but also allowing them to get their priorities straight. because it feels like that's what's missing. The priorities are not straight, and Xavier is all up in his head, which honestly, Kobe's the only one who's willing to deal with Xavier's bull, so he needs to shape up pretty soon. Now, we all know where the Miz is. He plays a great hostage, but he's packed. He's packed, man. They showed him getting taken out the game on TV, and y'all know I love the Miz. I love the Miz, but dang, the Wyatts, they decided he's too good of a heel, bro. They had to take him out because they said they were after him and not the Final Testament, which I don't know about that. Like, the Final Testament would be perfect for y'all, yet y'all was just going for the Miz. That's like small fish, because the Miz gonna do what the Miz gonna do. But Final Testament trying to break up New Day, and they basically kind of got into Miz's head to break up Austin Truth. So I don't know. I think they are perfect. And y'all look on Karrion Kross's Twitter. He's been really going in on this feud, which makes it so much more interesting to me. And even though they don't have too much time on TV, so y'all look at that, because that right there, I feel as though this right here is gonna make people really look at Karrion Kross and really pay attention to him. And I hope that's what happens, because for the past few months, it's been feeling like the Final Testament has kind of been being pushed to us, and a lot of the crowds are not able to respond in a decent way. Like, the only way the crowd got a response is when they would go against the New Day, and even then that got a little stale. But then the R-Truth situation, so I think this right here is going to give them that constant thing to where the crowd has that reaction all the time, and it gives them a chance to really do what they do as a group, and I'm excited for that. Now, the bloodline with Sami Zayn, or Jimmy and Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. Sami decided to try to talk about the events, but Jey decided to interrupt him, which seen coming, and Jey asked him, "Did you do that on purpose?" Sami made it seem like it's a crazy to ask that question, which it was not. It was not a crazy question to ask, because I would have asked that question, because the way it looked like Sami did that on purpose, because Jey is in the corner telling Roman, let's go, Uso, let's go. And then Roman does it, but then Sami ain't catch the vibes. Like, he ain't catch the vibes. Like, bro, I feel as though he did that on purpose, but that's neither here nor there. Jimmy comes out, like, not feeling it, which Jimmy has a right not to feel it. And what's really getting me about this is that nobody brings up the fact that, one, Sami begged. He begged to be in the bloodline. He begged. And also, Jimmy literally only did what he did just because he went against the family. Like, they gave you opportunity after opportunity, but then you go against the family. It's crazy. It's crazy. So they're all allowed to feel the way they feel. I just want it so Jimmy and Roman can also have the room to have those discussions, instead of them being like, "Oh, how dare you do that to me?" Although, granted, the biggest one in the wrong is Roman. Sami knew what he was going into. Sami knew what he was walking into, and he was fine with it. So I really want them to kind of go on that, elaborate on that, because that is something, like, I feel as though that's like the elephant in the room. As well as the fact that he was talking to Solo. Yeah, I think that's something they need to talk about, which I'm sure they will, just because the bloodline, they do a great job at doing stuff like that. But and I'm not mad Sami's back, because it do make sense. It makes sense. It's just, if it was up to me, it wouldn't be like that. I think it's gonna be good at the end of the day. It's gonna be great, just because they all play off each other very well, and nobody in this story ever got carried when it comes to the things being pushed. But in this situation, I need them to also do more stuff on Jimmy, because Jimmy is, I feel as though they're missing the part that Jimmy's kind of like the main character of this whole reunion, because he's the one who pushed them. He's the one who pushed Roman into kind of being more open to Jay. I think he softened him up a bit. Same with Jay. So I need them to give Jimmy a little bit more stuff, especially because people have the nerve to say that Sammy is going to carry this storyline. I just need that to be out the window, and nobody even has the nerve to say that. But next is Dragon Lee and Chad Gable, which to me came out of nowhere. It didn't come out of nowhere because it makes sense. They both beefing, but at the same time, it was an unexpected matchup, but a matchup that delivered greatly. First off, I was scared for Dragon Lee because I'm a Dragon Lee fan. I'm going to cheer for him just because the potential he has and the capability he has, man. He's going to always do what he got to do in that ring. And Chad Gable, he's doing such a great job as a heel. I'm telling you right now, he's doing such a great job as heel. The way he suplexed Dragon Lee onto that ground, man, I would have had to tap out right there. Dragon Lee got it, because I would have had to tap out, man. That right there it hurt me to see that. But they put on the match, dang near match of the night. Maybe match of the night, man. That right there was something special. I want them to run it back, man. I low-key want them to run it back. But Rey Mysterio came out to check on Zelina Vega because Zelina Vega got popped. But by Ivy. And then Dragon Lee was able to get the win, which I ain't mad at it. I'm glad. And I also like the fact that the LWO has their moments on Raw. I love it. Now, the triple threat match was the main event with Damian Priest, Sheamus, Dominic Mysterio, and Seth Rollins. Now, remember what I told y'all Monday? That it was not going to be the end between Seth and Bronson Reed, and I was right. Because in the middle of their match, nearing the end, Bronson Reed comes out, tsunamis everybody but Dom. But he gets Seth on that table. Seth is back. Seth's back is broken, okay? Seth's back is done for, bruh. Like, the way that Bronson has been going through people is insanity. But in the whole confusion, and also like Damian Priest being Damian Priest, he was able to get the win off. But that South of Heaven after Dom is trying to have a frog splash, it's gonna eat every time. I love the fact that Damian kind of catches Dom or whoever when they're trying to do something out this hop rope. I hope they continue that move because that's like the best move. But also, we are now going to get that rematch between Gunther and Damian Priest, and I'm here for it. I told y'all I love that match, and now hopefully there's going to be no interruptions. So it's going to be good eating, man. It's going to be a great match. And honestly, although I love Damian Priest, I need Gunther to win so he can lose. So he can lose to Roman Reigns when he comes on Raw. I'm just playing. That was for a certain somebody because that person loves some Gunther. And that person was heated when Gunther lost at Saudi Arabia. But let me know how you guys felt about Raw. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye! And turn on your post notifications.